Germany's big three have had the compact SUV market pretty effectively cornered for most of this decade.
Break down the awkwardness.
When the Range Rover Evoque came along, however,
I dress a million words, but how to
it proved how well an interesting premium alternative could go down among the segment's buyers, and this year, 3 other debutantes will seek to emulate similar success.
And of course drop everything, you walk over and ask.
So far, we've had preliminary drives in all of them, the DS7 Crossback, Jaguar E-Pace and this, the Volvo XC40, but have yet to run the road test ruler over any of them in greater detail.
What's on my mind, like every time you
If you're in the market, don't worry, that last situation will change very soon.
Volvo has proven particularly successful at pitching good-looking alternative SUVs at the German mainstream options of late, and you might even call the XC40 an unlikely improvement in its already rich vein of form.
But either one of those is just a waste of time.
This is a really striking and bold design with a character all of its own, unlike the Russian doll Audi Q3.
All my motivation to meet you, know you, and beyond.
You'll eventually be able to buy the XC40 with a choice of 3 turbocharged petrol and 2 diesel engines, with a choice of 2 or 4 driven wheels and effectively in 6 different trim levels.
Break the ice. Don't walk away.
But the earliest XC40s offered for sale in the UK will be fully loaded 247 bhp 2.0-litre T5 AWD petrol, or 187 bhp 2.0-litre D4 AWD diesel, first edition models. Our first taste of the car on UK roads came in one of the diesels. On paper, it looks a broadly competitive offering, matching the like-for-like BMW X1 on 0 to 62 miles per hour acceleration, although lagging slightly behind it a little bit on claimed fuel economy, CO2 emissions and curb weight. The XC40's interior does a very commendable job of filtering the carefully constructed, tastefully rich and solid-to-the-touch ambience that you get in Volvo's XC90 and XC60 SUVs down into this tier of the market. Some of the switchgear, on its steering wheel spokes and for its electric windows, isn't of the grade you find in the bigger sister models, but the plastics coming in still feel tactile and expensive. And the equipment specification makes it feel the same way. Entry-level cars get Volvo's 9.0 in portrait-oriented touchscreen infotainment system as standard, and likewise 12 in configurable digital instruments, 18 in alloy wheels and LED headlights. First edition cars also get Volvo's semi-autonomous pilot assist lane keeping system, a power tailgate, a 13-speaker audio system and plenty of other expensive trappings. Anyone interested in a compact, premium branded SUV primarily because they want a modern luxury car will find what they're after in the XC40, no question.
Space is very good in the front and the boot is big, but the back seats could be more a bit spacious.
Taller adults are left slightly short on knee room back there and could be better supported by the short, flat rear seat cushions, although only as much, in both respects, as plenty of other cars in the class are guilty of. On the road, the XC40's strengths are entirely as you expect to find them in a Volvo. This is a supple, comfortable riding car that's obliging and easy to drive.
Maybe a joke first, maybe a pickup line.
Refinement is great in some respects, with the 2.0-liter diesel engine settling to a particularly quiet background level at a cruise.
Something that better explains all my motivation to meet you.
Our test car's 20-in alloy wheels made for a little bit of noticeable road roar, but nothing intrusive.
Don't overcomplicate, just say hi or whatever.
Grip levels are assured and body control is likewise, while handling feels wieldy and contained for the most part.
However, the XC40 can feel a bit underdamped at times. The suspension can struggle to keep its body in check laterally over bigger intrusions, setting up a second or two of excitable body fidgets and some head toss, although this doesn't present often.
The XC40 plays the rich, relaxing, lavishly equipped and nicely cocooning modern Volvo very well, particularly on the motorway slog.
It has a likable, unaffected character that's at once refreshing among its rivals and should resonate strongly with buyers. It's not a car that's one of the segment's more interesting drives, and it's not out to reinvent the Volvo brand, but it certainly stands to extend its reach by quite a way.
If you like what Volvo does, there's no denying how well the XC40 does it.
And in light of that, we can't think of many other premium branded compact SUVs so plainly worth paying a premium for.